I think a flipped classroom for me was better than my traditional lecture style because it got me away from the front of the room and then allowed the students to go deeper than they ever were before in the material. When they were looking to me for information, I was controlling the pace of the learning and I was controlling exactly what they learned. But when I handed that over to the students, they could take their learning as little or as far as they wanted to go. And that's, I think, what really helped me realize that this was a valuable technique.
I taught in a traditional way for many, many, many years, for 19 years before I started the idea of the flipped classroom. And I could never go back, I guess is really the thing, is that as I was teaching in the way that I taught the traditional way, when I flipped, I realized it was so much better for all the students that I could never go back. So it connects with all the students, not just the top students, not just the bottom students, but all the students. And I was able to connect with every student. In fact, there's a saying we say in one of our books, we say that we were able to talk to every student in every class every day. Because before I flipped, I didn't say that. I didn't talk to every student every day. After I flipped, I was able to talk with every student in every class every day.
What I'm finding is around the world, teachers are excited for flipped learning because it's something that every teacher can do. Now, you might not flip your whole class, you might flip a lesson or two, but teachers are finding this to be a transition for them to get away from the front of the classroom. And many teachers, that's just their goal. They know they want to be the guide on the side. They don't want to be the person at the front of the classroom always, but they don't know how to make that transition. And the flipped classroom, the flipped learning approach is a way for teachers to take the first step away from the front of the classroom while still maintaining quality control over the content, because students still need to learn a certain amount of material and a certain type of material, and the teacher wants to make sure that they can present that to the students appropriately so they can hand some of the control over the learning while still maintaining some of the control of the content.